Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Let's talk about crypto. Bitcoin is at $52,110 and 34 Abraham Lincolns. Did we expect Bitcoin to be at this price right now? Because I didn't. I honestly thought we were going to go back down one more time, like down into like the mid 30s, because I wanted to get some discounts on our favorite cryptos. Um, but hey, the cool thing is I get to document this stuff. I get to look back at all this stuff, years from now, and shit, Bitcoin, 5, 6 years from now could be $1 million, right? And I can look back at these videos and see what Bitcoin was at one point in time. Because there's going to be a point in time, guys, where we will never see a $50,000 Bitcoin again. Um, maybe when we go into the next bear market, maybe it comes back down to that $50,000 range. I don't know. But I just know there's going to be a time where we don't see these prices anymore for Bitcoin. And it's going to be wild, right? But hey, I'm just excited to be a part of this. I'm excited to be here. I'm blessed to be here. And I can't wait to see what the future brings for crypto. Like I'm just excited because I document all this stuff. Like this is me documenting my journey. And it's one of those things where if you don't like what I talk about, if you don't like the things I say about certain projects, or if I do certain things, I don't care, because this is my channel, this is my journey, and I'm documenting it. And if you don't want to roll and be a part of this journey with me, hey, I'll do it by myself. You know what I mean? I'll do it by myself. I can handle this shit by myself. I'm a big boy, right? But if you want to be a part of that, then hey, let's do it together, right? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. But I just want to be able to get on here, talk about how I'm feeling that day when I do my video. I want to be able to talk about, things that I might have heard from other videos, or something that I, was reading. And I just want to put it out there. I want to talk about it because these are things that I get to look back on, and then I also get to get other people's opinions, because I'm sharing this content with millions of people around the world. And that's also pretty awesome, because if you look back at just technology in general, like I remember back in the days playing on America Online. Who remembers AOL? If you remember AOL, drop some comments down below. Dial up. A lot of these youngsters have no fucking idea about dial up. They have no idea about AOL. They have no fucking clue about having only one phone line. And if you wanted to get online, that means you were going to have to fight with a sibling because they wanted to talk on the cell phone, or they wanted to talk on the telephone, the landline. It's not like how it is now. I ain't going to lie. Sometimes I miss the old days. I miss having a beeper with a pocket full of quarters. And when somebody paged me, they would page you with a code. And, if it was somebody that you wanted to talk to, you'd pull over, go to a payphone, make a phone call, talk for maybe 5, 10 minutes, and then you'd get on with your day and handle whatever it is you were doing. That's how it used to be. or you would call and leave a message on the answering machine, and you would have to wait until that person got home to hear that message to call you. And then if they called you and you weren't home, then they'd have to leave a message. And sometimes you wouldn't get back to each other till maybe the next day or something. But now, shit, if you don't respond to a text message within, a second or two, people are freaking out. It's crazy. I miss those days where it was hard for people to get a hold of you. It was hard for people to know where the hell you were at. Now it's like everybody knows where you are at all times. Like, guess what? Guess where I'm at? I'm at home. Why? How do you know that? Because I'm recording a damn video and it's showing you that I'm at home. And as soon as I post it, you know within seconds that it was posted. So, I don't know. It's just crazy how technology has gotten. I'm sitting here. I got a monitor to my right. I got a laptop to my left. And then I got a camera right here. And I'm recording. And I'm able to look at the internet and see what's going. It's just wild. Right? But, I mean, where do you guys see Bitcoin before the halving? Do you see it possibly hitting some all-time highs? Do you see it even getting past, 53,000? I think it hit 53,000. When I get on crypto.com, they always have a higher number than everybody else. So, I seen it hit 53 today, but I don't know. It's hard for me to predict this because, I've only been in, I don't even want to say I got in at the top of a cycle. I've never got to actually be a part of a full cycle from start to finish like this one. That's why I'm so passionate about this right now. That's why I'm so involved. That's why as soon as I get home, I shower, I eat, I turn on my computer, I get my notebook, and I start pulling up videos. I start looking up things on certain projects that I'm in. I take notes, and I write these things down because they're things that you want to know about these projects that you're invested in. You don't just want to watch some of these YouTubers and they tell you that they're bullish on a project, and then you just go and throw some money on it because they said they were bullish on it without even going and checking it out and seeing exactly what it does. I ain't gonna lie, I've done that before. I've jumped in on projects without doing research, but I've gotten so much better, and I've made I'm disciplined now. I've become disciplined that when I see a project that somebody's talking about, I go and start doing some research on it. I try to find out if the team's good. I check out the tokenomics. What are the things that they bring to, real world asset, like, what's their utility, things like that. Just, are they a good project all around? Because anybody can say they're bullish on a project, but if you know nothing about it and somebody tries to ask you about the project and you have no freaking clue what to say about it, you look like a bozo. So, I try to make it a point to at least check out one project every day that I'm in, learn something new about it, try to find out more things about it. Like, for instance, I had gotten invested in Arc Block, and I started watching some videos on Robert Mao, and I mean, the dude is a genius with art block, especially if you're about like keeping your privacy, like owning your things, like I was watching it was his name's Dion. His channel, I forgot the channel, but he was interviewing Robert Mao, and they were talking about how YouTube, for instance, they own like our content, right? Like it's on YouTube. Like they own the content where Art Block, like he created like a web page, and everything on that web page was his. There was nobody that said he had to take it down. There's nobody that could block what he was saying. Everything on that web page was 100% his, and nobody could say or do anything about that. And I thought that was awesome because it's for Web3, and Web3 is going to be big. So if you look at how everything is moving now with technology, like that's where we're headed, where everything's going to be based on your phone. You're going to be having to do everything on your phone. So they're trying to come out with like your data, for instance, these like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all of those social media websites, they collect our data, and they sell it. They make a profit off of it. They might say they're not, but they are. They're making money off of our data. We need to start taking control of our data and having our data and the things that we do, like what websites we go to, what things that we like to buy, like that's data about us. Us. You know what I mean? As individuals. And it's like, we want to own that, right? And if these companies want our data, they're going to have to pay us for it instead of selling it to other consumers and trying to make money off of us when we should be making money for ourselves, right? At the end of the day. So I feel like anything that has to do with like decentralized projects, they're going to do great this cycle, because there's a lot of people out there that are about freedom of speech. They're about owning what is theirs, right? Like, I'm the same way. I believe I should be able to say whatever the fuck it is I want to say. If I want to, I don't even want to say the things I want to say because YouTube you'll get hit for it. So, but I was going to make an example, but I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good because I want to be able to document my journey still. And share it with everybody. But you guys are definitely understanding where I'm going, though, with a lot of these projects out there that are decentralized, right? Meaning that there's no KYC, there's none of that stuff. So I don't know. I'm real big on freedom of speech. I'm real big on privacy. You know, what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. I'm real big on that type of stuff. So, I don't know. I kind of got off track of what I was talking about, but that's the whole purpose of my channel, right? That's the whole reason I made this was for me to document my journey and how my day was going and what the hell was going on, right? So, anyways, done rambling. And yeah, if you guys like this kind of content, let me know. I want to start doing some lives, but I want to make sure some people want to show up and hang out so we can kind of just, BS, right? So, yeah, hit that like, share, subscribe, and have a good night. And remember, stay positive, my friends. Peace.